This revelation is going to end your pitching nightmares. 30 to 80 yards, one of the most difficult distances that we can have into greens, and a lot of people just don't know what to do. So there's a good chance you're one of these golfers. Confident for chip shots close to the green, get this distance, don't really know how to stand, don't really know the distance from the ball, step up, not really sure on how far to swing, and then all of a sudden it's just a fat and you leave it short, or you really don't commit to the shot and all of a sudden you're leaning back and you're thinning it through the back, and just absolutely no distance control. And a really difficult part of the game, if you stick bunkers in front or tricky pins, then it can just all go to pot. And if that sounds like you're maybe getting to this distance, starting to get some high scores, and then there's nothing more frustrating when you play with someone who hits the ball either the same as you or not as good as you, but all of a sudden they get to 30 yards, they get to 80 yards, and they're really quite good with their wedge shots. They strike it nice, they hit it close, and you feel like you've hit the ball better than them, but they have a better score. So if you've got no idea what to do, this is a 3-step system that makes it so much easier. We're going to start with setup, strike, distance. That's the 3-step process. The setup helps you get the strike. We've got more pieces that are going to help the strike. The good strike will allow you to get a system in place so you can get really good distance control. So let's talk setup. We're coming down the grip. We've got the feet 2 to 3 club heads wide, and we're closer to the ball than a normal shot, but not so close and tall like a chip. Roughly speaking, we want the grip end of the club just above the belly button. We've got a narrower stance, and we've got about 60% of the weight on the left. That gets us quite a good setup. Ball position's in the middle, and that weight never ever leaves the left leg, which we'll cover in step 2. A really good drill that we're going to work on. So again, we've got 1, 2, 2.5, 3 is okay. Any wider, absolute no-no. See too many people standing far too wide, swaying off the golf ball, low point before the ball, strike is gone. We don't ever want to do that. So it's much narrower. We want the feet inside of the hips. If we drew lines down from the hips, we want the feet inside the hips, or no wider than hip width. The weight stays on the left leg. If we do anything, we slightly flare out the left foot, because when we pitch, we do want some body turn towards the target. So that covers setup. That setup almost instantly improved the strike just by staying left, having a good ball position. The shoulders again are fairly level, which leads us on to the next part, and I did it there, the bit that we don't want to do when we're pitching. So this is the main in-swing thing where golfers just destroy their pitching. They might actually have a really good setup, they set up to the golf ball, and then all of a sudden it just gets so armsy. It's just arms and wrists. That is the perfect way to destroy your pitch shots. If you just all of a sudden start to just use your arms and your wrists, wave goodbye to good contact and consistent pitching. We want to use the chest method. We want the chest controlling this shot, turn back, turn through. Yes, it's not a full shot, but we want this chest to be the engine. Turn back, turn through, turn back, turn through. We want the body, arms and club working together. That's going to lead to so much more consistency of loft, strike, distance, all the things you need to stick the ball close and get up and down more often. One of the best drills you can do for this, to just get that chest turned back and through, get everything synced up really nice, is just grab your golf towel, place it under the arms. Now we've got the arms connected, we're going to encourage the chest to turn. So watch this, so give this a try. You can even tuck your shirt underneath your armpits. Chest back, chest through. And even if we think of this onto the next part, which is the system for distance control, we can almost use this for the distance control part. So say we've got a smaller shot, 30 yards. If we're on a clock face and this is 6 o'clock, we could go 8 to 4. If we want it to go a little bit further, 10, 15 yards, we could turn the chest to 9 to 3. If we want it to go a little bit further, we can go 10 to 2. And we can turn that chest more, keep that system the same, but all of a sudden start to hit your wedge shots different distances. So we'll cover that in the next step. But this drill is really, really good for encouraging the chest to be the engine, which is going to get everything more in sync, which is going to get you striking the ball on a more consistent basis. And again, watch this. If we've got the towel under the arms, chest, chest. It's the hands and arms, flipping, scooping. So we get rid of that as soon as we start to turn the chest. So we get that chest turn that we need to strike the ball more consistently. So we're going to go weight left, chest, chest. Chest finishes facing the target, everything works as one unit, and then we've done step 1, we've got a phenomenal setup. We've done step 2, we're using the chest properly. Step 3, now you're striking it good, you can start to build a system. So guys, I've got one huge favour before we get to step 3. If you could subscribe to the channel, click the like button, or even just comment down below what you need some help with. It's so helpful for the channel, which then helps me create even more content, even better content, so we can help you with your golf. So go and click that big red button, and if you've already done so, thanks, and enjoy the next part. Step 3, you can now get a really good system so you get excellent distance control. So now we've done that, we've got an excellent setup, we've got a really good body turn, which is one of the biggest things that really destroy good pitching. So now you've got the setup, now you've got the weight left. We see all the best wedge players staying left throughout the shot. You've done that. You've got the chest turn. Everything's working in sync. Now you'll be striking it good. If you're not striking it good, perhaps just keep the weight left a little bit more. Maybe even just do the right heel off the ground drill. That's a fantastic strike drill if you're still not striking it as you should. Look at that, ball turf, nice strike. That might just be that little drill you need just to take that strike to the next level. But once you've done that, ideally we want to be able to control the distance now. You've got the strike, you need the system. There's a few different ways we can do this. We can use the clock face system, where if we use this arm and it's pointing at 6 o'clock, we can swing from 8 to 4. That might go 30 yards. We can go from 9 to 3. That might go 50 yards. We can go from 10 to 2, that might go 60 yards. And the key is, I would recommend that you do this with one wedge. Get really good with one wedge first. Then, once you've got those numbers and you've got those carry distances, you can then start doing it with other wedges. But get good at one and try and have at least 3 distances. So that might be a half swing where you swing 9 to 3. That might be a 3/4 swing where you go 10 to 2, or shoulder to shoulder with your hands, whatever you want to think about, whatever's easier for you. And then a full swing carry distance. This is when your pitching completely changes. No longer are you guessing, are you going to strike it good or not? You've sorted that. No longer are you guessing what length of swing you need. You've now got a system to strike the ball well and control the distance and knock it pin high and close way more regularly. And again, it's about finding a system for you. This is not the same for everyone. And even what your swing looks like compared to what it feels like actually doesn't matter. So here's a good example. I like to go for quarter swing, half swing, shoulder to shoulder, 3/4 and full. So mine will probably look a bit longer than what I feel. So I would say this is my quarter swing. That's gone about 25, 30 yards. Might have looked longer, but that's what it felt like. This is my half swing sand wedge. That's probably gone about 50 yards. Then try and get 3/4 and try and get full length swing. Once you've done that, you've got a phenomenal system in place to be really good at this distance and stop those high numbers, stop the handicap creeping up because of silly shots round the greens, and let's make you a much better golfer every time you've got a wedge in hand. And if you'd like any extra help with your golf, there's a free swing analysis via the Skillest app in the description. Send some swings, I'll give you a free swing analysis to point you in the right direction. Send anything, wedge shots, iron shots, drivers, whatever it may be, and I'll get a free analysis back to you. There's also a free 60-minute practice plan down there in the description. And if you want any more help with your wedges to get you really good round the greens, make sure you check out this video just here.